Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by my channel, The Sacred Alchemist 1111. I am your host, Angel Rita Lorraine, and I am here to bring to you. I'm here to bring you guys your you versus them for April 2020. Yes, it's going to be for the Capricorns. All right, sun signs. You can always check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs as well. This is definitely going to be an interesting reading for April. Okay, obviously due to the situation, it is going to be more thought-based energy that I'm going to be picking up here, and very much make or break. All right, this is going to be the kind of energies that I'm feeling a lot of for the foreseeable future right now. And what I'm hearing as well for the Capricorn reading, now this could be you guys or somebody else, the person that you're dealing with. I'm hearing, well, personally, I don't see it happening. Okay, personally, I don't see it happening. But this conversation isn't like, it's said to somebody else in confidence. Somebody's confiding in somebody else outside of the relationship, and it's like a friend kind of energy, right? You know each other for a long time. I'm gathering that kind of vibe, but it's private conversation between either yourself or your person that you're dealing with. All right, but the thing is, it's like that's the energy I'm picking up. But personally, I don't see it happening. Now this could be taken anyhow, which way, or how this is, what I picked up here intuitively. You need to apply it to a situation. It could be to do with the fact that maybe the conversation between the two of you is to say that if you're thinking of having children, personally I don't see it happening right now, or the fact that you want to move in together, and personally I don't see that happening right now, or that you want to get married, personally I don't see that happening right about now. Okay, so there's a small window timeline that especially for at least the next 6 to 8 months, it's not really going to be happening. It could even be longer, because obviously what they were saying about being sort of locked up for 18 months, for up to 18 months. It could even be that length of time. It could be, but this may apply to certain areas, all right, not particularly where you are in your own location. All right, so let's just bear that in mind. Let's not get too carried away. Let's just bring it back and focus on the readings. Okay, now please do take what resonates. As I said, this is a general reading. This is going to be non-gender specific as well. It's definitely timeless. All right, so whatever's picked up may have already happened in the recent past, or the fact is that it's actually taking place now, or it will do in the future. Okay, so yeah, you just need to just bear that in mind. Now guys, I'm going to pull 2 decks, one for you, one for the other person. There'll be an additional 2 decks, which will then be the clarifiers in case I need to clarify a reading. All right, so we're going to start off, let me just put, I was using some other decks, but I'm going to just use 2 oracle cards, one at the beginning and one at the end. So I'm going to use the Romance Angels for the beginning, and just going to see what the situation is right now. What cards are we going to get? So no, there's too many cards. Let's see. Right, we've got religious factors. So I do see that right now your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. For some of you guys, this is about you, embarking on a spiritual journey. It could even be the fact that maybe you guys have been discussing about wanting to get married right about now, but due to the situation and circumstances, this is going to take a lot of planning. Also bearing in mind as well that you guys could come from different backgrounds, so there could be to do with religion or race. And if you guys are talking about getting married, you know, from different religious backgrounds, then this could, you know, have an impact on your love life. And this just really basically needs a lot of planning and discussions, all right? For some of you guys, it would be about the fact that you may have to consult, you know, your parents as well, depending on what belief that you practice, okay? Or in particular, what faith that your family practices as well. Because the thing is, guys, right about now, this isn't about rocking the boat within the family setup, okay? This is about making sure that we handle things in a much more peaceful and diplomatic way. I do feel that there was some form of discrepancies and disagreements with regards to some of you guys, maybe, you know, the person that you're with, it wasn't favoured upon by certain family members. They wanted you to be the particular person, but you ended up falling in love with somebody who was not of your faith, and that could have had you know, a situation between, you know, yourselves, okay, and your family members. So right now, this is, I mean, to be honest, right now, I think everyone's mindset is just totally on hold, really sort of looking within, looking at what's going on within us, our thought process, what we believed in, what we didn't believe in right now, what we know now. So I do feel that this would be not so much sort of like forgotten, but now that there's been like enlightenment, it would be like, so long as you are healthy and you are alive, you can love and marry whoever you want to marry. I don't want you to go through this situation from what we're witnessing on the news, okay? So I do feel that for some of you guys, it will be a much more agreeable and stronger connection that you've got with each other, which would be beautiful. I mean, I'm hoping that this could be for everybody, all right, who's in that situation. So Capricorn, without further ado, let's get stuck into your reading. Now, so it does feel that it could be either a surprise that the person's got for you. It could be about like, well, what does she like or what does he like? You know, they could be wanting to do something nice for you, but just take this as it resonates. The first card we've got is the Knight of Swords. So to me, this is definitely about messages that are coming through. I do feel that this is over the, I mean, obviously, you know, it's over the internet. It's swift action. It's swift sort of back and forth. Could be like WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, you know, Instagram direct messaging, you know, really sort of like back and forth conversations. I'm going to take this card. I do feel the other cards are not really for you. I do feel that this is certainly about feeling that there's some there's a feeling of a positive aspect in looking at this situation, and I do feel that this is also like the encouragement that you guys are having for, you know, one another, to say that, you know, don't worry, this is, we're going to get through this and this and that other. And this could also be to do with something that could have been discussed, which was quite successful and victorious, and you feel as if you've actually got somewhere, you got progress with a discussion, with a conversation. It very well could have actually been met with hostility, okay? But Capricorn, you sort of took it in your stride, you remained calm, cool and collective, and you ended up being the victor here, all right? This is what I'm picking up as well. Let's see what the next card is. So we've got the Justice card, so it definitely could be about marriage. But this also fell out as well, which is the Ten of Swords. So, sorry, not the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands. So I do feel that this is about, in a sense, feeling that you need to sort of let go of the burdens of wanting to have this relationship. It just really does feel like a marriage that's coming through, like a couple wants to get married. But despite of the situation and the pressures and everything like that, I do feel that you guys need to focus on the marriage or the relationship a little bit more than what's actually going on around you guys at the moment, okay? And feeling, I know that you've got a lot of things going on, a lot of responsibilities. For some of you guys, it could actually be the fact that the Ten of Wands could be affecting the relationship as well, or the fact that it's just about letting go of the you know, the stress and the responsibilities in order to just kind of focus on the relationship. All right. Yeah, we've got the 10 of Cups. So this is about the happiness. If you release the burdens, okay, straight away you're going to be introduced to the 10 of Cups. So that's the ultimate happiness that you're after. I do feel that this is what is going to be required of you guys, to be very happy, very focused on what's going on right now. You've got options. You've got the 7 of Cups. Okay, so this could be you actually fantasizing, planning, visualizing to see what the, you know, how the big day could be, or visualizing a better way of living. It feels quite happy. It's like making the most out of, making the best choice out of a bad situation. Because I do feel that it's like to say that the world is your oyster. All right. The next card we've got is, yeah, you've got the 3 of Pentacles. So this could definitely be you guys looking to get married, arrange, look for churches or other places of worship. This is you guys actually working together as a team. And I do feel as well that this is about a collaboration of both certain families coming together to try and make things work as well. For some of you guys, this is about you house hunting and looking for a new home. Interior design is very important because it brings out your creativity. That's what I'm hearing. I could be dealing with somebody who is an interior designer, and you're very particular with regards to how you want your home to look. It's a reflection of the way how you are as a person. But I also do see that you're getting advice as well for probably to do with the infrastructure of the property as well. I'm just picking up on that, to do with planning, architect planning. But now the way how things are, that's been put on hold. Okay, so obviously there's a delay in that aspect. All right. I'm not so much touching up on employment of anything like that, because really we're not really there. Okay. We've got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely about you taking action, and this is about you really feeling really great and good about yourself. This energy is about whoever it is that you're with. They just bring out the beauty in you. They really just bring out the sexiness in you. All right, so that's what I've got for you. Now let's see what's going on with your person. Let's see what's going on with your person, guys. All right. Now, I don't feel that I do at this point need to clarify anything here, because to me it's pretty straightforward. All right. And what I do feel is the fact that at the end of the day, that it's more to do with the stress of what's really going on, because the amount of things that you've got to take care of, the responsibilities, you know, and it's a bit of like, you know, everything's sort of up in the air at the moment. All right, but the main thing is just really to just stay focused. Actually, what I will do, I do want to touch on a particular card. What's going on with this Knight of Swords and the 10 of Wands? Let's just do something here. And this 7. So yeah, this is about, I mean, obviously this is a sign of the times, but I do feel that this is kind of like saying that you need to kind of change up, like basically an ending of a way of thinking, how things were before. And obviously it's fortune smiling down on you, okay, as well. And this is why this kind of you know, coincides really well with the 6 of Wands. What's with the 10 of Wands? What's going on here with this energy? Right, so we've got the Queen of Cups, we've got the Star card, the Queen of Cups, and we've got the Tower card. So this is really about trying to have hope in the situation, because I do feel that this is really sort of like, you know, you guys are in emotions and stuff like that, really trying to sort of like be in this energy of like reflection and just being a bit stressed, but just hoping and praying for a way out, instead of having this vibe of like, you know, sort of like really being stressed because it was damaging the relationship that you had together. Okay, and this is what was going on with you guys. And I do feel that you had all, especially with the Queen of Cups, you envisioned this with your intuition. You could see that this was going to be a problem. And right about now, you don't want to have that kind of discrepancy or that situation, that outcome coming in your life right now, because that would have just really just thrown things into a very detrimental effect. Remember, Capricorn, there are people out there who don't have a home right now because they've walked out of a relationship. Okay, and obviously they didn't know how bad things were going to be, but I do feel that out of whatever conclusion that they came to in order to leave the home, it's like there's no going back. Okay, so this is where, you know, I just feel, and things obviously leading up, this is what was going on in your mind, you know, with your mind. Okay, at the bottom of the deck for these clarifiers is the King of Cups. So again, it's very much, you know, sort of like, I don't feel it was, you know, it could have been the fact that you was dealing with like a fatherly figure that was giving you the advice, or could have been the issue that you had with a father figure, or this actually could be the person that you're dealing with as well, because this is you having the Queen of Cups energy as well. So this is definitely like counterpart, you know, partners. All right, let's see what's going on with your person. See if there is anything that we can pick up with them. Because I just feel that things are a little bit on the quiet side between you guys. All right, it's just a bit on the quiet side. Got the Justice card. So I do feel that there's definitely something to do with the relationship status. Okay. I'm hearing, this looks to me like a bit of faith, having a bit of faith in this relationship. And seeing things from various perspectives, but it's like the upside to, you know, like thinking to yourself, gosh, it could have been worse, you know, probably would have had like a really bad fallout, but this person wants to have balance. They want to have balance in the relationship. That's what I'm picking up here. What's going on with the next card? Guys, you can always take this as it resonates, okay? You can always swap the roles around. There's no law that says that you can't do that, all right? So just go with the flow here. So we've got the Fool card. So they're definitely willing to take a risk. They're definitely willing to take a risk. I do feel that with this Justice card, this is not going to be them just jumping in off at the deep end. This is something that they have been really thinking about intently. And obviously where you've got the amethyst crystal as well, there's a lot of healing that's been taken place. The yellow as well with regards to healing energy and just being in a very passionate kind of way. And I'm hearing like sort of drawing on the alchemical symbols as well. So they could be into symbology, like, you know, trying to sort of bring about this relationship through, you know, alchemical purposes, you know, and means and ways. Could be dealing with somebody who's quite spiritual. Okay, that's what I'm getting at. The next card I've got is the Five of Swords. So as I said, there was some form of tension between the two of you, and it just feels as if things are a little bit on the quiet side. I don't think that they want to be in this energy with you, because remember, nobody wins. Okay, and I do feel that this could be somebody else that's trying to sort of talk their ears off about a situation, and they say, you know something, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. This could be somebody that is talking into the other person and just trying to give them some form of warning about the other person, and they're like, you know something, personally I don't see that happening. And you see the person in the background, it could be them actually sort of really getting downloads, or just putting themselves up to the universe, or contacting their higher selves as well. There's got a spiritual aspect to this, but knowing as well that nobody's going to win anything. Nobody's going to win any kind of argument from that. All right, that's what I'm picking up. We've got the Ace of Swords. So this is about being truthful. So honesty. Okay, being very methodical. As I said, this feels as if somebody's using a lot of geometric sort of sacred symbols to try and manifest. I'm hearing protection. Protection out of the relationship. You know, in and around the relationship. Yeah, this person that you're dealing with really does want to be with you, but they're tired of certain people involving themselves in the business, in your relationship. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. They want a new beginning. They want to wipe the slate clean as well. Got the Page of Cups. As I said, they're willing to wipe the slate clean and to give a new vibe, a new injection of love, newness that's coming in. Again, it feels as if they're head over heels in love. And again, it was as if somebody was saying, yeah, when pigs fly. Personally, I don't see that happening. I'll see it when I believe it, sort of thing. Which is a bit, you know, but they're trying to bring about this love. And I definitely do see the contacting their higher selves as well. Definitely. They could actually have a pig spirit as an animal guide. Okay. Actually, I'm going to look and see what kind of animal spirit. I don't know if they have a pig, but it was just quite interesting for me to sort of get that pig energy. Guys, let me just click pause on here so that you're not going to see me sort of like going on forever, but I just feel that I need to actually get an animal spirit for the pig. Hold on one sec. Guys, I do have the pig spirit hen. It says use your mind wisely. Okay, so I do feel that for some of you guys or the person that you're dealing with, they are contacting their pig spirit guide that is just saying to them, just use your mind wisely. Don't be too caught up in anything that anyone's going to tell you, because I do feel that there's some form of manipulation. Maybe this could be somebody that's trying to infiltrate into the relationship and break it up. You've got 47, so this 4 and 7 is 11. Okay, so this is about them sort of like making sure that their intentions are good. If they are definitely on a spiritual vibe, they're using the law of attraction and everything like that to make sure that they are pulling in what they want. And I feel that what they want is to be in a relationship with you guys. Okay, so this is seriously about what they're trying to do and achieve. But if they can only do it in peace, then that would be great. But whoever is sporting this 5 of Swords energy, this person doesn't mean well. Magician. Yeah, as I said, they're manifesting. They're manifesting. They're trying to make sure that they are pulling in with this Page of Cups. Definitely using, you know, and again with this vibe, just what I'm saying, real sort of like spiritual vibes, spiritual energies going on here, darlings. All right, and they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Right, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the 6 of Wands. So again, they're matching. You guys are matching. You can see that this is definitely about, you know, prosperity. You know that this is going to be something that is going to be working in your favor, okay, and in the other person's favor as well. Let me just touch on this 5 of Swords, okay. Let me see who this person is, what's going on here. Okay, what is the 5 of Swords about? What is the 5 of Swords about? Why am I getting not a nice feeling with this energy? Because I feel that there's some kind of manipulation going on here. It really feels envious. Do you know when you just think to yourself, my goodness, you know? This person definitely wants to have a relationship with you, okay? They want to make things work. And as I said, it's as if somebody is trying to manipulate them, but they're using what they know, what they have gathered already, okay? And they're keeping very silent, because what are they doing here? Use your mind wisely. This is what they are consulting with their spirit guide. Their animal spirit guide is telling them. Don't say nothing to whoever is giving them this vibe. okay? Because I do feel that this is a jealous person. It could be an ex. It could be, you know, somebody who's very jealous of the relationship that you guys have together. But this is what you want as well. You can see the Three of Pentacles together and the Six of Wands. So straight off the bat, this is saying to me that somebody's very jealous of your relationship. And at the bottom of the deck, they want the person to walk away. And this is what I'm picking up. But also, if things don't improve between the two of you, if there was a time before, it's not now I'm picking up on this. This would have been before. They would have walked. Because I do feel that, you know, whoever this is, for some of you, it could have been to the point of where this person could have been living with you guys. You had to be careful of what you were saying, because in the end, it was a thing of like they wanted the two of you to break up. And your other person, Capricorn, would have just walked. All right? So, guys, that is what I've got for you for your you versus them. Let me... Oh, my God, my crystal. Let me just... oh, God, my rock. Let me just finish off this reading with an angel answer. See what kind of messages that we got. I'm going to ask for 2 cards. There's something better. Okay, this is what this is saying. There's something better. Now, how I see this card, if you use your mind wisely, you don't allow anybody to turn around and really just mess things up for you, there's a better alternative. Okay? For some of you guys, if there is this feeling that they want to walk away, okay, if things got so bad, then they would have been going towards something better. Only for some of you guys. All right, let me see if there's another message that I've got. Right, I've got these 3 cards. It's like they're saying to me, I have to tell you guys what they're. The next card I got is trust. Okay, ask your angels, and I do feel that this is for the other person that you're dealing with, or this could be for you. Very spiritual energy coming up, and then it's saying within the next few weeks. So I do feel that if there's anybody that is going to be walking, if things got really bad, then I would have said that for them it would be that in the next few weeks something would be better. But I feel that right now, this situation, if there is tension that bad, it will in the next few weeks sort itself out, okay? But you guys just need to just hold on, because emotions are running high and it's understandable. So just keep it cool. Guys, this is what I've got for you for now, Capricorn. All right? Don't let nobody just step into a relationship and mash it up. It's just, you know, after all the hard work that you've put into it, or for the other person as well. But there's definitely, for one of you guys, you are not allowing that, you know, that time and effort that you invested into this relationship to be messed up, because I do feel that the two of you really do want to get married. Okay, so if that's the case, congratulations, guys. I do hope that you know, you make it in order to get married, and I wish you guys the very best. This is your reading for April 2020, guys. Take care of yourselves, Capricorn. Bye.